This is a Jmix exclusive.
All right, for all those out there that don't know, what is the history between you and Snoop? How long have you known him?
Actually, man, I'm 50 years old. I'm born and raised in Long Beach. I'm second generation of Rolling 20s. You dig what I'm saying? I was with Snoop right before the death, when he first started the death row, you know what I'm saying? But I was going back and forth to the pen, you know what I'm saying? I was with him the night Pac got killed. We was together, you know what I'm saying? So I got deep history with Snoop. But also at the same time, he's changed over the years. You know, I guess as he got bigger, because, you know, he really didn't have no money when he was with Death Row and all of that. But as he got older and got to touching his own money, I guess it just that Hollywood shit that went to his head. You know what I'm saying? He plays it for the media like he did all this and that's football. All that's bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? V.I.P. is no longer there. There's a lot of black business that he could have helped. That he doesn't even have a black business. He doesn't have nothing in our city. You dig what I'm saying? He's never been to the Martin Luther King Day parade in our city. He's never did a show in our city. He's never done that. He comes down and he hides behind that little football stuff, but that's not in the city that he claims that he's made a multi-million-dollar career off of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then he's just, you know, the things he did. All you got to do is, like I say, everything that I spoke on when I went on Facebook last year at this time, and just go forward up until now. He hasn't done anything. And then he had the nerve to go with game up to the L.A. Police Department like he was speaking for all Crips and all gang members. Dude, you don't even live that life. He's never lived that life. Never. Drug selling. I'm from Long Beach. I'm 50 years old. Snoop is my little homeboy. You dig what I'm saying? He's never sold dope, never done all of that. He didn't start riding that rap shit just came, you know what I'm saying? I guess he believe in that shit. But he did a lot of disrespectful shit to our city, man. You know what I'm saying? And to our homies, period, that years ago, due to the game rules, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know what would have happened. You know what I'm saying? He keep playing like because Suge in jail and everybody else gone like he's just really the man around. Dude, you don't even come to the neighborhood unless you got the police with you or your security. And then you bring the security that's a couple of homeboys that's from the hood that you know we're not going to get into it with because it's a couple of homeboys. But you don't come and swing through the hood by yourself and do this. And you're not helping homies in the hood like you're supposed to do. You just did more destructive to our neighborhood than you have to in the media to everybody look good. But everybody that live there, no. And I'm there. I'm there every day. You dig what I'm saying? So if you say you watched that, my little speech, me and Pastor, my homeboy, that's first generation, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody lying. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that I'm hating on this dude or you know what I'm saying, got plenty of love for the dude. The dude don't understand how much love that he really got in the city, you know what I'm saying? He stay high on that weed and, you know what I'm saying, he lost touch and lost focus. That's my whole get down. That's my whole thing. You know, I'm speaking for the whole city. Me and his little personal, the first thing he'll come out is we friends. Dude, I can't even call you. He be having dudes around him, dude, that he just met in the years to come. Dudes that wasn't nowhere around during the Death Row era or before you had that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what he rap about, I'm one of the guys that he rap about. You know what I'm saying? So all that I just want to get the record straight and put it out there, man, because everybody, I'm sick of it, and everybody in the neighborhood is sick of it. Now you got the whole L.A., just the whole city, like you just super crip. You going to go down there in July with a penalty looking like CB4. Come on, man, nobody dressed like that in July, and not in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? And then you go up there like you speaking for all of us, which you didn't even come holler at none of us. We don't know what you was going to say. You know what I'm saying? So then when we go up there to the mosque to see Brother Tony Muhammad, you don't show up. The gang shows up, you know what I'm saying? He took it like a man. A lot of people that wasn't cool with that, what they did, going to talk to the police. But Snoop, you don't show up. You know what I'm saying? We was there. We was there. You know what I'm saying? I was there.
Are there grievances currently held against Snoop that he's not addressing?
I don't know what it is. It ain't even just me. It's just that he knows I know the truth. He knows. I'm from the city. He knows he can't, his little money and his playing people against each other. See, his little stronghold that he has in the city, over the youngsters because he's a rapper. Every little youngster want to be a rapper, so he can hold that against. That's the only little power he got. But when it comes to this real, the OGs, the real, that know what's happening in Long Beach, he doesn't deal with us. He don't do that. He doesn't do that. Snoop don't hang out. If you come to Long Beach, I just asked you. I sit down with you. I told him I sit down in front of Minister Farrakhan, me and him, and we could go through it. Your whole career, because I've been there with you. From the death row up until now. I just been to the pen 4 times in between. You know what I'm saying? But every time, I know they scoop. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that I'm just picking on him or I'm trying to get something out of him. No, this when I went on his head last year on that right there on that when I went on Facebook last year, September this time, he actually went around and scrambled, called to the penitentiary, got in touch with her. He went and got in touch with C-Style. I ain't seen or talked to C-Style down there 15 years. Went straight over C-Style house. Went over everybody's house. Then finally it got good. He made everybody quiet down. Then he finally came over to my house and sat on my couch. And we talked and all this and that. And then he just let everything as normal cool off. Then he gone about his way and just, that turkey shit when he came down, the only reason he ain't never passed turkeys out in Long Beach his whole career. Last year was the first time, and those were the leftover turkeys from Inglewood's. But he be talking about this football, that he plays football. There's so many mothers mad at him, their sons that played football for him, whose sons that got killed in Long Beach or no longer play football for him, that's actively gang members. He doesn't address that shit. He don't address that shit. You know what I'm saying? He hides behind that rap shit and all this and all of that. Because if he would have came to the mosque the other Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And been addressed. And we wasn't up there to bash him. We was up there to let him and everybody else know there he doesn't speak for Long Beach and he don't speak for all the Crips because he's not and has never been. That life has never been. That is just all entertainment. Doing the death row and all of that was just the scariest part of his life and all of that. He's never done none of that. I could go into some real deep shit during the death row era, but I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? And he know it, and everybody else know it. Style know it. I'd be mad at C-Style because C-Style has been being nice and humble to this dude. C-Style should speak up. That label, Doggy Style, came from C-Style and Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Put it together, that's Doggy Style Records. That was years ago. That's where that started. And he do right by that. Snoop, Style was in before anybody. He don't even deal with this is what I'm saying. Dude, in any interview or any, like this new show he got on the Moguls, I'm looking at the stuff he started, the Long Beach movement and all of that. All you got to do is look at that show and look at how he talking about he started the Long Beach movement. Why did he start all of that? Now go back to what I did on Facebook this time last year. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, my facts are straight. All my I's and T's are I know. He know I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. That's what it is with me.
Now Snoop drops a lot of references in some of his tracks. Is Snoop officially a Rolling 20 Crip?
He claims his image, his rap career, he's a 20 Crip. But from the penitentiary to the street and all of that, I'd have to say no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not in touch with that. He's not, because I say this to, I've had plenty of people hate me, you know, the fans, the doubters say I'm just hating. But I'm in the street, I'm in Long Beach every day. My grandmother lived to be 97 years old in the same street in Long Beach. I'm 50 years old, born and raised in Long Beach. So that shit Snoop talking about, I've been in the penitentiary 4 times for selling drugs in my community. So I done bought drugs and sold drugs to everybody. I know the retired police, all of that. Snoop has never, not in the east side of Long Beach, been no factor or none of that what he's rapped about. He's rapped about what he's seen me and my big homies done. You dig what I'm saying? So on that note, no, he's a Rolling 20 Crip by rap and entertainment. But as far as solidified in these streets and documented with the Long Beach Police Department or the FBI as a documented gang member, do the homework yourself. Hell no. Hell no. That's what I say. Everybody's just talking, you know what I'm saying? Do your research. Do the research. That's all. That's what I'm here for, because enough is enough, man. He's making our city look like he just does all this and all of that, and he gives back and all that. Give back what? Come down here and let's go over the shit you got. What do you got down here? You let v.i.p. records go under, dude. How could you do that? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? And this was after last year when you sat down with Calvin and told him you was going to get with him and make all, like I say, all I could do is go back over everything I said last year and come up to date to this year. And everything I said is complete the same. Everything he said is bullshit that he was supposed to do and this and that. The Long Beach movement, as you can see what I said on the Facebook, was supposed to be for the community, this and that. He took it, twisted it, and turned it into raps, into some rap bullshit. Now, he done took that and they ain't went nowhere with it, the Long Beach movement. He on tour with Wiz Khalifa and got the little homies sitting here in the hood, you know what I'm saying, when they should be opening up for you if you're really trying to get them exposed in the music game. You dig what I'm saying? And like, just look at his whole career, everybody up under him. You know what I'm saying? Look at Daz. Come on, Daz, you one of the hottest producers in. You ain't had a hit record since, come on, man, you guys going on tour. It's funny, Silky Fine said they the Temptations of rap. That's real funny, because it is. You guys are singing, Snoop, you are not relevant. You know what I'm saying? He's singing his old music to the young kids now so he can stay relevant. You don't hear nothing new from Snoop. He didn't went from, I really think he got an identity crisis. Really, he does. You know what I'm saying? He really does. But ain't no hate. My thing is, if that's, he's so much in love with his city and he claimed that, man, you made a fortune, raised a family. If it wasn't for our city, you wouldn't have been able to do that, homie. But you don't respect our city. You don't help none of the, there was a few homies that got black business down there. You don't come help none of us, man. You don't help none of us. He don't do nothing. And I will tell him to his face on live TV, national, in front of his mama, my mama, it don't matter who. I will tell his ass in front of President Obama everything I'm telling you. Know. And enough is enough. It's time for him to be exposed, man, with that bullshit. He worse than Donald Trump. He worse than these politicians. Exploiting your own neighborhood and all that. In the other days, man, we wouldn't even be talking about Snoop for the shit he done. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole new day and age. But like I said, that's what it is, man. That's what I'm Big Flossy, man. My name is Barron Stevenson, man. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Long Beach, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my city. I love my city. Everybody in my city know me. And I ain't got no hatred or malice about this dude. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. You can't, and there's nothing he can do is say his money, his fame, and all that. He's tried it all, but the truth always come back, and I win. The truth. That's it.
Do you think it was hypocritical of him to lead a gang summit when he's not about that life at this point?
He was never in one, so how could you leave one? All you got to do is rewind, do research. You understand what research is, right? Go back before the Death Row era and see what he was doing. Deep cover, he was only a kid. Snoop wasn't doing nothing. He had my homeboy Little style clothes on in the Deep Cover video to get that look. He was a high top fade little kid going, Snoop wasn't doing so do. Now, take it from Deep Cover era to the Death Row era. Now he's known to the world as Snoop Dogg, the gang member. You never was in the hood doing none of that. You didn't start that until you became Death Row. That's when your gang image came. You were around a lot of gang members, true enough. A few family members are really gang members, you know. But no, I am from Rolling 20s. I'm second generation. My big homie that you see me on the pastor, that's first generation. He don't even know him. And Snoop don't even know his history of his gang if you really get deep. Now, from the Death Row era, when he became Snoop Dogg, oh, he can tell you all that history. That's not the history of Long Beach. Because let him tell it, he put Long Beach on the map. You made it cool to say Rolling 20s around the world to these kids and ruin lives. But if you knew if you're a real hip-hop artist, Snoop, if you was really around the ground, you would have been at the Fresh Fest in 1985 in Long Beach. Ask Run DMC what happened in there. You dig what I'm saying? All out mayhem. You dig what I'm saying? Well, Snoop, you wasn't a kid. You wasn't nowhere around the scene. But you rapped about it in one of your raps early on. You dig what I'm saying? But when I say he ain't getting nothing, it ain't that he's supposed to come to the hood and dude, you don't do nothing for the hood. You ain't do a major picnic for your city. You know, see, Long Beach is the only city in L.A. County that got two major black gangs. We do not have a blood gang. We have never had a blood gang. That's what makes Long Beach so unique. But it's a gift and a curse because the two black gangs are mostly relatives. Everybody's related. Cousins and brothers, you know what I'm saying? Sisters, aunties. So we got two major black gangs in the city of Long Beach. Either you from Insane or you from Rolling 20s. Okay, we've been killing each other for years. The youngsters have. You know what I'm saying? In my area, everybody was getting money, selling drugs, the drug trafficking trade and all that. But it's no longer there. But these youngsters, but he has a platform to be able to come down here. He can squash a lot of that. You got control over the youngsters, but you're using it in the wrong way. You dig what I'm saying? But he does. I can't blame him because he really don't know, because he's never been involved in that. You know what I'm saying? If he was really involved in it, your sons would be out here throwing up gang signs in the hood, like some of my homeboys and they sons. Snoop, your sons was never born into it, and they never are in it. But yet and still, you're still promoting that for other people's kids. You dig what I'm saying? That's the problem I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I got homeboys that they sons is banged out here on the streets together. They sons is banged out. But Snoop, you hollering, rolling 20 and gang banging this, but your sons ain't banged out. Your son going to UCLA trying to play football, your other son chilling. They don't see no parts of this, homeboy. You don't see no parts of this. So my thing is, why do you keep pushing this and talking this and you're not involved in this? I asked dude, I said, dude, when last year I said, dude, let's get together and get the nonprofit going and all this and that. Dude, I ain't heard from dude. That's what I'm talking to him about. That's what I get mad about. That's what I'm trying to get out of him. Let's get a nonprofit in Long Beach. He don't got one for the homies, for our homies. Let's build something for the homies that's coming home from the pen. He ain't in. He's not on that page because he's not in tune with that. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? All that glitz and glamour and all that shit that shit is over, man. I mean, for him, but to us down here that's still out here, it's a bigger picture, man. Shit, black men out here dying, man. We don't give a damn about his rap and all that that shit ain't nothing, man. Come stand amongst your own people. You talk about it. You got the world food about it, but you can't come function with them. You dig what I'm saying? I was at the mosque. It was, enemies and all. I'm with enemies that just shot a couple of my homeboys last year. I asked, if you look at my tape, I asked last time, they had some shit going on the street called 100 Days, 100 Nights. Kill 100 dudes in 100 nights. That was going on last year. Before all the police killing all this, but it was swept under the rug. I was speaking on it. Snoop didn't say one word about it. I give Game props. Game spoke on it. But go back and look at my film, on my Facebook, when I made that, I was speaking on it. He did not even speak on it. That's the stuff I'm talking about with it. I'm holding him accountable. That's what I'm here to do. And if I don't do it, shit, I go to my grave and suck out there. But before I do go to my grave, whether I've been rich or whatever, I will let the fact be known, this nigga got to be held accountable. That's what got to start happening, jobs, not just with him, to a lot of these entertainers and a lot of these councilmen and these preachers and these the mosques and all of these. They got to start all these photo ops. When we was up there Sunday, the mayor, we was at the mosque Sunday. Here come the mayor. He was late. He didn't even come in. He jumped right out his SUV, get his little photo op, jump in his car, and get on. You dig what I'm saying? The brother from that owned the Sentinel. He comes in here, takes his little picture, take Tony Muhammad and put him on the cover, and then he plays like he was got something to do with the gang truth. You guys ain't met nobody. Long Beach was up there deep. You ain't met nobody. You ain't talked to nobody. Ain't said nothing. Photo ops, man. That's the type of shit us in the black community got to start doing and hold ourselves accountable. And ain't nobody going to hold the gangs accountable, but we got to start with ourselves. And that's what's going on with us. You know what I'm saying? Starting within our community. And dudes, you didn't exploit our community much too long, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because guarantee you, if I was a multi-millionaire rapper and this and I'm claiming the gang, I'm not paying it. It's going to be some broke-ass security. But my homeboys is going to be all right. It ain't going to be no police or no higher security. My homeboys going to be all right. I'm going to make sure they all right because I'm going to make sure they all got jobs and they all eat. One thing I can say about Suge, all the drastic shit he did and all of that, his homeboys was eating. He made sure they was all on the same page. Wasn't no, I'm bigger than y'all. Everybody knew who Suge was, but his homeboys wasn't running around here dusty and not eating. That's what he wasn't. So I got to give you, I commend him. He kept it real, kept it street. Snoop ain't never kept it street, homie. Never. Because he ain't never been. Never been. Never been to the penitentiary. You dig what I'm saying? What case? Show me your criminal record. What cases have you caught in Long Beach during your gang activity?
What do you say to the people who try to say that Snoop's pushing 50 just to leave him alone?
Everybody say that in the hood. Why you can't kick back and let the youngsters do that, do their thing, but at the same time put, you know what I'm saying? He don't even got respect for Warren, man. If you look at the whole history, it's all about him. It's all about him. It's all about him. It's all about him. And everybody's up under his little corrupt dad. Look, everybody, ain't nobody had a hit record since should have been gone. Them dudes ain't had no, they ain't been up on a, and it was so bad, man. You got Drake, Lil Wayne, all these dudes, even Baby, Cash Money. Snoop, them dudes shouldn't be doing, they should be, you shouldn't be nowhere in they should be under you, dude, is what I'm saying. You've been in the game too long. But you didn't get your business because you had never had your business. You got them old business deals you doing and all this and all that. You could pull all his records, his business deals up and all that, but you ain't never did no business in your hood, homie. You ain't even through colors in your hood. I'm just saying. You know, we got black cars. We got a black. We don't. What do you got down there, homie? What have you helped us, homie? What have you helped us do? Cause conflicts amongst each other. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not here to get likes and be on Instagram and Facebook and all that. I'm real with this. I'm speaking for real street people that's out here in this struggle, man. For the mothers whose sons dealing with their sons, single parent mamas who's dealing with sons as gangbangers or sons that died in these streets, man. He's not dealing with that type shit. He don't have to deal with it. Because he stay high and can go wherever he want and this and that. And 50 and you hanging out with kids and doing with kids. Come on, man, he's not relevant. That's why he with Wiz Khalifa. You piggybacking off of him, homie. You just dropped a new album. Ain't nobody looking for that. You're not going on tour for your album. That's what it is with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish more people would speak up, man, because everybody's like, yeah, Flossy, I'm right. Then they get mad and Snoop come around. Everybody want to be quiet. And I'm not shutting up. I'm not letting go because the truth is the truth. But he exposed himself so everybody see what it is.
How does it go from here? Is there any chance of reconciliation?
He sat down in my face on my couch, and I'm trying to talk to the dude every time, but he'll talk. He don't get it, man. He don't get it. You know what I'm saying? He got my number. I got his number. He know what's going on. He keep his little flunkies to the street and Instagram. They know what I be doing and talking. They report right back to him. They gonna report this interview. You already know they gonna report this. So it's like, dude, why you just can't call me and let's figure out? He know what it is. He know what it is, but I guess it's his pride or this and that. And I ain't trying to hurt your pride. Man, you just got enough is enough, man. Let's start doing something, man. Let's stop representing what you represent. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of homies in the penitentiary that they lost their lives, homie. There's a lot of homies that lost their lives on the street. There's some black mothers in Long Beach that lost their lives to the Long Beach Police Department over the last 3 or 4 years, homie. You ain't came down and spoke up or even gave them a shout out yet. You know, and one of our homies, since you say you from Rolling 20s, Mama is a big advocate right now. About to get a big lawsuit from Long Beach Police Department. Her son was killed 2 or 3 years. She was begging Snoop just to acknowledge that and put that. Has he done it? Nope. Ain't even done it. Those are the things I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So the reconciliation can always be there on his part, though. But as of me now, it's like now all bets is off. Do this whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to push that line. You're not finna play. I don't care where you at, who you think you is, especially you come to Long Beach. Oh, you know you got to see me. I don't care about you. He already know that. I don't care about his security, none of that, who he going to get or whatever. Yeah, but what he need to do, and it ain't just me, he need to come sit down in front of all the big homies and the homies in Long Beach, man, and you know, humble yourself, man. Humble yourself, man, and get on the same page as us, man. And if you're not going to do that, man, you better get out the way. That's all I could tell him. That's all I could tell him. Keep that shit in Hollywood. Because it ain't going to be acceptable down here in these streets, man. And it ain't going for him. He ain't the only one to get it. I mean, every neighborhood is talking to, we all on the same page, man. He ain't been in none of the meetings. I done been in a few meetings, you know what I'm saying, with all gang members from all over the city Bloods and Crips. I ain't talking about no kids. I'm talking about real OGs. He ain't been in none of them meetings. I'm in there by myself with one of my homies. I didn't take nobody from Long Beach with me. Took one of my spiritual brothers with me. You dig what I'm saying? And I went on a tone that Snoop does not speak for Long Beach. He don't. He speaks that rap for us, but out here in these streets, oh, he don't got no voice. That's what he don't got. You know, I don't care about his money and all this little. He know that don't push. That don't mean nothing in the street, especially now in this time and day and age. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And it's just a trip how they do their people, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is fronting, man. They fronting. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is humble yourself and stop trying to be who you is, man, and get out the way, man. And help some people that really want to make a difference and make a change, man. That's out here with boots on the ground, man. That's out here on the turf, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. That watered down shit, enough is enough. Enough is enough. So my whole situation with my thing, I'm here to hold him accountable.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up.